Freestyle Drive, Lebanese Ether. Got a special guest with me today, Quadir Lateef.
What's good, King?
What's going on, my brother?
What's the word, baby?
How you doing, man?
We out here.
We in Harlem right now. You from Harlem or?
No, you know what? It's like my adopted borough. I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, damn.
You know,
right?
Yeah. So the city of snow.
Exactly, yeah.
LMCs.
No doubt, man. I know it's a dope hip hop scene up there. Obviously, you one of the artists.
Yes, yes, sir.
But even though it's like
Griselda, the whole Griselda camp.
Griselda, exactly.
Oh, man, boys putting in a lot of work in our city. You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta. It's a great look to just walk in the building and to like walk in Shade 45 and say Buffalo, and they be like, oh, Benny just killed it up here, or just Conway just killed it up here, or Westside just killed it up here. Then vice versa, they walk in and say Buffalo, and they say Quadir Lateef just killed it up here.
Exactly.
So it's like it's a good look. It's a good look for the city, and there's so many other artists in the city
doing their thing.
Yeah, man. That hopefully we can help.
That's super dope. I mean, out of Buffalo, the city, like you said, the city of snow, you called it. It's like it's snow like crazy. Because I was gonna tell you, if we was gonna link up tomorrow, it's gonna be a snowstorm. But I'm like, this dude's from Buffalo, where it snows like crazy.
Yeah, we can shoot it outside if you want.
this is like nothing, right? It's like a joke. They're shutting down the schools in the city.
Right.
But in Buffalo, it's like regular. So, how was it growing up in Buffalo, man?
Man, Buffalo is a crazy place, man. It's top 10 most dangerous cities in America. It's top 4 most poorest, top 4 most segregated. And it's like it's not a lot for the people of color. So when you have a lot of people but no jobs, you automatically get crime coming from a place where you could get a gun faster than you could get a job.
Got you.
So people sleep on it because it's like, oh, it's Buffalo, but then they come up there and see motherfuckers getting their head popped off. You feel me? They're like, oh shit, let me get up out of here.
Exactly.
Well,
let me play you right.
It ain't one of them towns where you think, oh, it's a small city, we're gonna go get money. That never happened. No New York City niggas, nobody ever came to our city and was like, we're gonna get money up here.
Gotcha.
No, we don't move like that.
You can't crouch on the territory.
You cannot get it in Buffalo. You better for real. You get some good wings. You come through, but get up out of there quick.
Yeah, man. So when did you start emceeing? You was in Buffalo going to school and stuff?
Yeah, I was. I actually started as a poet. I started with poetry.
And was you before
I started rapping, I was a poet.
Was you always going by Quadir Lateef?
I was Q Boogie, aka the poet.
Q Boogie,
yeah,
the poet, right?
That's where I started at, and I went to Howard University. I went to St. Bonaventure University first on a scholarship, transferred to Howard University, and that's when I started getting to my spoken word heavy in college.
What was you studying at Howard?
African American Studies.
African American Studies, nice.
Yeah, so I was into activism a lot. So that was my voice. That's how at rallies, at different speaking engagements, I would do spoken word, talk about issues in black and brown communities, the issues overseas, Palestine and Karachi.
Nice.
And all around, Lebanon.
Excellent.
That's
where I'm from.
Yes,
exactly.
sir. So,
dope.
Sultan, you say?
So I mean, basically, I can hear it in the music where you get really conscious in some of your songs. It's gangster stuff, but it's also political and revolutionary. Right. So you was kind of like that from the get-go with the poetry, addressing these important issues.
We always been like when I say we and I say Real Man Revolution, it's a lot of us who don't get the light shed on them. People who decided not to sell dope, gang bang. We just fathers, we just community builders, and brothers who love their people. Not saying you can't hustle and love your people, because you can, but sometimes we fall to the influence. And I just feel like it's important for people like myself and other brothers to get the light. Because media always sheds light on what they call gangster as somebody with a gun and a brick. You know what I'm saying?
The negative.
Yeah, the negative version of what they. But people like my son, Motor Technique, and a host of other Dead Prez. Dead Prez was somebody who really shed a lot of light on being revolutionary but gangster. RBG.
RBG, exactly.
Feel me? So I felt like I was RBG. You know, if boys had a dope house in my community that was next to my brother's daycare or next to the mosque, that shit was gonna get shut down. It was gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? So that was revolutionary but gangster.
In itself, yeah. Protecting the community.
Protecting the community and protecting the family. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Making money can't override the safety of your people or your community or the love of your people or your community. Because when you do that, you become a mercenary. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll do whatever to make that money.
Dollar, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And off the strength of, I gotta eat or my family gotta eat. But that's like your family, one family eating, 100 families, suffering.
Exactly.
So it's important that we just keep a balance. Keep a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna get in that game, get in, get out. But a lot of these dudes get in and then start fronting and stunting and just be stuck in a perpetual cycle. They go over and over and over and over of doing the same thing.
How did you stay focused and end up going to college and everything? And
man,
were you planning on teaching? When you studying African American studies, what were you planning?
I planned on teaching, but I didn't plan on like how I'm teaching now.
I got you. You still teaching with a different way.
I never wanted to teach inside of a classroom because the people who were in the classroom pretty much already knew that they wanted to be in the classroom.
Okay.
You feel me?
That makes sense. Yeah.
So, like being like coming from just coming from the hood in itself, we've been in shootouts, bro. Been in shootouts. I done knocked out police. You know what I'm saying? Like check the rap sheet. Like I really did this. You know what I'm saying? Like but it wasn't on no, I'm tough and I'm this, that, and third. It was on some hold down the fort, protect your family type shit. So this is why like it baffles me, and I laugh and I be like this shit.
When you hear rappers.
When I hear all that nut shit, it's like it really don't even move me. Because what's your purpose and what's the mission? You feel me? You out here going all out, but what's the mission? Why are you going all out? And it gotta be bigger than yourself.
So when did you transition from the poet to the MC? When did that happen?
I left Howard University to tour.
As a
to
poet?
work with Russell Simmons as a poet.
As a poet.
To work with Russell Simmons Youth Summit. And
nice.
because
he was doing the Def Poetry Jam.
He was doing
stuff
all that, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So we did events for like Jam Master Jay Memorial and stuff like that. So I like when I started seeing, I got kind of tired of the poetry scene. I don't like redundant things. I don't like preaching to a choir. I don't want to tell people who already think they got it.
And that's exactly what the poetry became.
That's exactly what it became.
Like I used to go to them, the slams and all that. Right. They're dope and I love them, but it is preaching to the choir.
It's like everybody think they got it.
Yeah, and everybody's somewhat of an activist.
Right,
in the crowd,
everybody.
so I was like, yeah.
They Ashayan and Peace Hoteping and everything else in there, and it's like, I was like, yo, bro, like this message is not for you. So I kind of like, I started working with DJ Green Lantern. It's like in 2006.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we did my first mixtape. It was called The Unheard Of.
Dope.
The Block, The Devil, and the Dean.
So you dropped the mixtape with
dropped
DJ
the
Green
mixtape,
Lantern? Yeah, nice.
We did that. That was my first joint, and
I know you was on YouTube early too, like dropping hip hop videos and like freestyle
videos.
I remember seeing you on there like before other artists was like using it a lot. And I was like, I just see your freestyle videos in the car and shit, like all types of scenarios, And I was like, yo, this dude is dope. He's playing that conscious political stuff, but that street shit too that people could relate to as well, you know?
Yeah, it's you know what, man, this hit a race is given to not the swift, but the one who endures. And this is the story of my life, is this shit it's not happening. People may see it and they may think, oh, it's happening like this, but this has been a journey. You know what I'm saying? And in this journey, it's almost a blessing because I didn't get my deal till 10 years after.
Is this the Rough Rider deal?
Rough Rider deal, the first Rough Rider deal.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
when did that deal happen?
That happened in 2016.
So that's 10 years after the drop of your
10
mixtape.
years after my mixtape.
Nice,
I got my first deal.
People ain't see the 10 years of grinding, right?
10 years of grinding.
They were just congratulating you like, yo, Rough Rider.
Right. You know what? And it's kind of like if I didn't sign, then people be like, oh, he ain't make it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's like the craziest part is like you could be indie and even independent. I traveled the world. Like I toured Europe, 10 countries in Europe. I went to Australia twice, 2015. Man, I've been everywhere. Hong Kong. Like
Oh.
I've been, like I traveled and I rap.
All with the indie game. Just
All
doing it.
independent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I went to Perth, Australia. You're talking about 5 hours from Sydney. So you taking a 15-hour flight from LA. New York to LA is 5 hours. That's 20 hours. Then you take another 5-hour
Damn.
flight to Perth. And I sold, 30-something tickets at $70 70 people came out at $35 a piece. You're talking about halfway around the world, literally.
Exactly.
So it was a blessing in itself to see it, you know what I mean? But I think when people seen that I signed, it's like for them that's like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? That's it. So
He made it. Or
yeah,
whatever.
he made it, or
yeah.
he, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the dream, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Because I mean, in the '90s, everybody wanted a deal. That was the shit to get the deal,
deal.
the distribution, get the advance, whatever it was at the time. I know things are different now.
Right.
But what was the deal you had with Rough Riders?
I did a three single deal.
3 single deal, okay?
Yeah, we did a 3 single. But I gave we did a lot more. They did a lot more for me. I did a lot more for them. Like
Nice.
I put like 5 joints on the Rough Rider.
And you toured with them too.
Yeah,
right?
we toured. Yeah. I'm opening up for DMX.
Dope.
These were things that really gave me the confidence, and was like, yo, they putting you in DMX. I remember DMX coming to me, and he was like, yo, you the total package. And I didn't even know him at that time. Like know him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm the type of dude. I'm just not gonna run down on people like. And everybody think because you're a Rough Rider, it's automatically just like, and that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? It's always a little deeper than that.
Yeah, and the histories and
relationships.
relationships.
Yeah,
and stuff.
right.
Yeah,
So, but when Y, the CEO, the brother, signed me and put me in position just to be in the in the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Y for doing
Shout
that,
out Y,
because
man.
we need an artist like you to get that big name behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the first record he pushed, and it showed just like where he was, because the first record we did was HNIC, Hip Hop Needs Immense Change,
and you dropped videos for.
And we dropped, and the song, and it was like during the Rough Rider Juneteenth, and we was out to like 300 something Rough Riders.
Nice.
Had the whole street shut down.
He's taking us back to like the DMX videos.
Right.
The drop stop and shit.
Exactly. It was so dope, man. Like that whole experience. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like even, we fulfilled the contract, but we family. You know what I'm saying? Like I just talked to him, you know what I mean? We get up, we eat.
That's dope.
Lil Y, that's his son, he's a dope artist. Just the whole family is like, it's fam, you know what I mean? So
that was a good experience.
It was amazing, man. It was amazing to be in front of 10,000, 20,000 people and to not be known but still be respected, to go out there and shut it down. And I think, these are one of the things that, I think as an artist, you want to be accepted. You know what I'm saying?
And because even though we were talking about before, like, oh, once you sign, the other people are gonna be like, oh, he made it or whatever, or if he didn't sign, he didn't make it or whatever. Right. But now it's also for yourself. It's like, you put all that hard work, you see it paying off.
You know what? It was unexpected. You know what I mean? Like when I met Y, like I didn't really meet him like somebody connected. It was like knowing somebody. My man Kaba, shout out my man Kaba. He knew him, met him, and sent him some music. And I guess it took some time, but like I was pumping like in the city. I moved here. I left Buffalo, and moved to New York. So I'm in the basement, sleeping on the basement in Harlem, like grinding. You know what I'm saying? So I would just shoot him a text here and there, and he finally pulled up one time, and then that was it. Once he pulled up, we heard the music. We went to Yonkers, went to the studio.
Nice, all right.
And it was, and we did what we did, and it was a great experience.
You dropped videos for all 3 singles?
Yeah, we dropped Exorcism.
The Exorcism joint.
With Static Selector.
Exactly.
We dropped HNIC, and we dropped a couple of freestyle joints. So we fulfilled everything.
So that was 2016. I know right now you got 2 EPs you just released. Two brand new projects. I know you dropped some freestyle videos in between, but it's like you saw the Black Panther movie.
I seen that.
Because the name of your new EP is The Killmonger Theory EP. So let's talk about the Black Panther movie. What'd you think about it?
Man, it was amazing, man. It was amazing. It was something that was needed. It was black media that reflects another side of Africans and African American people of color.
Nice, yeah.
Overall, I mean, even when you look at, the Arab culture back, all they do was want to show 9 times out of 10, if it's a film,
it's the negative
it's my terrorist,
exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the white person going to fight them and save the
saving
world,
us,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
They ain't showing their side. They ain't showing all the fucking damage they doing. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They ain't showing all the innocent casualties and civilians being bombed by America, but they just show them the good way and show Arabs in the bad way. That's why African Americans, for too long, far too long, it was said that we don't bring people out to movie theaters and we don't do this and we can't do this and we can't do that. Motherfucker, we are the leading, entertainment of culture in the world.
And I mean, the ticket sales proved that for the damn movie. I mean,
man, what, made $1 billion already?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's a blessing that it was shown. Like Get Out, all like these movies are starting to show like enough of the stereotyping.
Everything's a gangster movie.
Yeah.
Whereas this one's a little different. Wakanda, you see, even though it's a made up, land, let's say, based on a story, but it still shows the glory of Africa,
right,
of a civilization, of a people living independently and doing their own decisions in life,
right,
without that outside interference, which was dope. So why'd you decide to name the album The Killmonger?
Because Killmonger was, he was a villain, but he was a justified villain, in my opinion.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I feel like sometimes when I speak out, I'm considered radical or considered extreme because I don't fall into what is acceptable.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think he was justified in how he felt. Like, he was telling the brother, to T'Challa, we got people suffering everywhere, not just Wakanda, bro. Like, you can't just be the king of Wakanda when you got people of color all through the whole country being massacred.
And I like that message of that international unity.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
but still, Wakanda would have got messed over possibly if
he would have did it. But I'm just saying he should have
country.
did it a little differently. I wouldn't just give guns to everybody.
But he had that righteous anger.
But it was a righteous anger.
Yeah.
It was just misguided, and maybe if they would have teamed up, it would have balanced. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I felt the Killmonger, you know what I mean? And people, my man hit me, was like, my man Amir Suleiman, he's a poet.
Oh, the poet. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
He texted me, he was like, yo, bro, you are Killmonger, dude.
That's dope.
I was like, word. He was like, no, you are, bro. He was like, yo, you should do something. I'm like, no, you have to do it now.
He said you got to drop something?
Drop it now. And I was like, and I just you know what? He's right. And I had the Static Selector thing pinned to drop on the 2nd.
That was planned to release. That's the
Ugly
Face EP.
The Ugly Face EP. That was already in stone. That was done. I had that done. So then it was the 3rd or 24th. I don't know what it was, but I was like, yo, I gotta drop this joint. I just put everything together.
It was all new recordings?
It was, you know what? I've been working all through 2017. I just been in the lab. With my man Brian Blaze, with my producer.
Well, he produced the whole thing.
He produced the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I got another producer. His name is Elijah Hooks. We got a whole joint done too.
Okay.
So we got joints done, and I was saying 2018 is gonna be a year where I'm just firing. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get shot and fall with a loaded clip. You feel me? I'm gonna go out firing. I'm gonna unload.
Blaze of glory, whatever.
Blaze of glory, whatever this shit gonna be is gonna be. But I'm letting off. And I was like, yo, most people be like, no, don't drop it like that. Man, fuck that, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on to it a little longer.
Yeah, I'm done holding on to music.
No, I think you dropped it at the right time, and also the artwork is really dope. It's amazing, man.
Yeah.
It was the mask that you used, but I like the way you did the where IG videos where it moves around. And
stuff.
The
motion graphics. It was dope. It was dope. Yeah, there was a few. My man, Aloha Hype. Out in Hawaii, he has a media company called Aloha Hype. Okay. He's my head designer. So he finds, if he can't do it, he'll find somebody else.
Okay.
And it's good to have people on your team.
Exactly.
Shout out Aloha Hype.
Nice, no doubt. The graphic was hell's.
Who's definitely working and doing a lot in Hawaii, but he makes sure I get it done. And it's I can say you can't do it alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can, but it's a lot of freaking work,
and you
bro.
need that team because everybody brings the different set of skills.
Exactly.
The graphic design skills, the video skills, the beat productions. You know,
Right.
you can do it all on your own, but then you just too much. It's like it's better to. You got to focus on being an artist and the rhymes, and not the graphic design at the moment.
Facts.
You can give you input and stuff, but that
you
can't
can't
be
focus
like,
on everything, bro. Like and be successful.
So where can people hear the album, the Killmonger?
Oh, Killmonger, you can hear both of them on SoundCloud.
The both EPs.
Yeah, I got them both loaded on SoundCloud at Quadir Lateef.
Okay.
QUADIR LATEEF. And you can go to my SoundCloud, hear them both. You go to Static Selector SoundCloud if you want to hear.
How did that come about, that collaboration with Static Selector?
I went to, I think in 2016, 2017, early, but I went to on this show, and shout out Destroy and Terminology and everybody else on the show. But I went there and I just fired off and just spazzed.
Talking about the Shade 45 show.
Yeah,
okay.
I just wanted that joint. Because I've been watching that stuff for a long time. Sway,
exactly.
Shade 45, Show Off Radio.
Show Off Radio, exactly.
I've been watching that stuff for a minute, so it's like, man, when I get my turn, it's on, bro. And I went up there, I just went in, and then it was like, yo, pull up to the studio. So I'm like, yo, we're gonna go up there and we're gonna just do a track. I'm cool. Feel me? Like I'm cool with doing it with just one track. With Static Selector, hell right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Man, we wind up doing the whole EP in like 2 sessions.
That's dope.
we just
I was vibing basically.
We just we just knocked them out like this. We did 3 on the spot. Bang. First take. Put the beat on first one.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Why'd you call it Ugly Face?
Because when you hear it, you be like, ooh.
I heard some of the interludes.
Yeah, you know how that go, bro.
So like, Ugly Face, like, ooh, that shit is fire.
That shit fire. You hear the beat. Ooh, you hear that beat. So I felt like what he was doing and what I was doing, was something that contributed to hip hop, of giving people that ugly face and making people feel that raw hip hop. Once again.
That's a dope name, Ugly Face.
Ugly Face, yeah.
I mean, people might not get it until they hear the album and then like, oh, that's what he's talking about, Ugly Face.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's when listen to a real good
that's
joint,
how you
right? Yeah, exactly.
Right. And when they get in, like, oh yeah, I see what he's saying.
I know you dropped a video with Static Selector.
We was part of
the 3-single project too, the Exorcism joint.
So we did the Exorcism joint. That joint was fire.
And it's on the new EP.
It's on the new EP.
Nice.
It took a minute, but we got it out. We got the whole joint out because when we did it, Rough Riders wanted to focus more on the tour, the 20th anniversary tour.
At that time, yeah.
It was just like I was ready to run with it, but it was like, let's just focus on more. What's gonna be on the Rough Rider Volume 4 project. So I just was like, okay. I kept that joint in the stitch ash, and just I kept in contact. I performed Exorcism on the West Side Gun and the Griselda tour.
Okay.
With when they came to Buffalo with Static.
Oh yeah.
And we just kept building on ideas and when the best time, and everything just panned out.
That's dope. So the 2 EPs on your SoundCloud. Also, people can check it on your YouTube page. You got other videos and music out there. It's like, do I ask you about new music? You just dropped 2 EPs. It's like, do we ask you what you're working on currently? You got something planned for summer or?
Man, I might drop 2 more in the next 3 months. Man, y'all keep playing with me, man. Bar for bar, man. These boys, man. I just want people to recognize, like, at the end of the day, bro, like y'all be spitting for like a minute, 2 minutes. I'll be going like 5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you did that sway verse,
bro.
Crazy,
like, I've been like, you gotta like really like, if we're gonna keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? We gotta look at who's really raising the bar. You know what I'm saying? For this rap shit, like lyrics, crazy beats, barring it out and giving people that ugly face. So that's what I want to do.
That's super dope, man. So, I mean, I know you're in New York for a little while. You going back to Buffalo afterwards?
Going back to Buffalo, yeah.
What was you doing out in New York now? You recording?
Yeah, I did a cipher with at YouTube with Source.
Okay.
Source magazine. Yeah,
nice.
We did that. Shout out Londell. I did a couple of radio shows.
That's not out yet, though. That's not out yet.
No, it's not out yet. I just recorded that like Friday.
Okay.
I did a couple. I've been doing radio shows, Shea 45, of course. I'm doing a show in Brooklyn tonight. I'm doing I'm gonna be a part of this Biggie tribute.
Okay, nice.
They're gonna have art and all that.
Okay.
Then I'm doing Gorilla something radio. And
the Gorilla Grooves radio.
Gorilla Grooves radio.
Gorilla Grooves, dope.
I did the old Papito and Stretch joint.
Nice.
So we just been moving around,
They got the new underground show.
Yeah,
Papito,
they got the joint.
Stretch, yeah, Armstrong.
Yeah.
I noticed they was doing NPR shit or something like the podcast or something for WNYC, but
they're back on WKCR.
Oh, WKCR, yeah.
They on that.
Nice.
They say that's the longest. That's
the longest running,
FM station. So
it was like NYU affiliate or something. I'm not sure if it
Yeah,
still
Columbia.
is. Columbia. Okay,
Yep.
Columbia, exactly. Dope, man. You down to get into
Yeah,
the show with a
yeah,
freestyler too?
Yeah, you already know.
All right, no doubt.
We got some. We're gonna do
some
something special tonight. We're gonna do some special. We're gonna do something I ain't never do live.
All right, dope. We're gonna make this turn right here, and then we're gonna get everything ready for music. All right.
Yes, sir.
Freestyle Drive Season 3, Episode 7 with special guest Quadir Lateef.
Yeah.
My man from Buffalo. All right. He's here from Buffalo, hitting up all the stations, all the radio shows, promoting his 2 EPs, The Killmonger Theory and Ugly Face EP.
Yes.
Both of them on SoundCloud. One album produced fully by Static Selector and the other one by Brian Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check it out. We're about to get into this freestyle session. Go to ridingincarswithrappers.com to watch all my previous episodes, as well as this one. I'll be out soon. CypherCircuit.com. Thank you to everybody who's been tuning in. Quadir, let's get into it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go from 1 to 100.
All right.
Yo, one day 2 homies caught 3 bodies. 4 in the cut, 5 of them in the lobby. 6 handguns, 7 blades, and 8 shotties. 9, 9, 10 Mac 10, so in 11. 12 black men, 13 of them in prison. 14 years, his son, 15, spent 16, probably won't make it to 17. 18 years in the street, you learn a lesson. 19, mama said, boy, no, that's a blessing. 20 niggas died at 21 from aggression, holding 22. 23 of them was Smith & Wesson. 24 old, get you 25 to life. 2 to 6 at 27, 11 the price. 28 mules and 29 nights, drop 30 for 31, get 32 pipes. No degree, only the 33. 34 black men ain't got no GED. 35 for a chain, but he can't read. Damn. So I proceed, 36 sips, 37 slips, chrome 38, 39 in the whip, 40 OZs in the pot, he ain't drinking, 41 niggas is lost and left tinking, 42 traps set up on 43rd, 44 Kyle cocking and pointing and say the word, 45 snap in the boot, he 4'6", now 5 feet, and 47 Crips is Mob Deep, 48 schemes, 49 fiends, 50 he still sleep with 51 dreams, 52 ain't see his kids in years, 53 months, 54 in the rear, 50 cops, 50 they career at 57, hoping their vision will reappear, 58 regrets, 59 tears, 60 and 1 Dutch, 61 beers, 6 deuce, I gotta give him the truth, 63 bombs killed 64 troops, 65 beats got 60 loops, 6'7", I'm ballin', I got a hoop, 68 was the year when the Chevy came with the boot, 69 Cutlass, 70 with the boost, I could be wrong, could be 7-1 or 7 deuce, yeah, 7 trades, they selling in several ways, when I'm writing, put my pen out in 75 grenades, 7'5", and I'm bigger than Yao Ming, downtown Philly, 76ers is my team, back in 77, I was getting on my D, 78 ox, all ready to get cream, in 79, I'm blocking like Hakeem, but no dream shake, don't tell me my dream fake, in the hood I wanna smile while keep on a mean face. Eddie brought the coke epidemic. 81 niggas lacing their coke with green spinach. 82 real Black Panthers is through. 83 gave us the crack residue. 80 left the crack residue. 85 when hip hop rap was really true. Shit. Yeah. Even 86 and 87, 88 we straight felons. 8990 fuck 50 we straight rebelling shit. 9-1 and 9-2, the label provide you with lyrics that lie to divide you. Vice lords and pie rules, this is survival. Gotta leave the crib with your wife, oh. 93 blacks, 94 facts, 95 getting live, craziest raps. 96 thought big and pop, that shit was whack. 97 niggas came in the game and gave us traps. 98 times, 99 rhymes, that I kept it 100 about 99 times.
Woo.
Huh?
Quadir Lateef, Freestyle Drive.
Come on, man.
Damn, 0 to 100, real quick.
Real quick.
Damn, man.
Come on, man.
That's super fire, bro.
That's the first time I did that, bro.
I gotta hear that again because I don't want to miss the bars. You know what I'm saying? There's so many dope bars there. I don't want to miss them.
We raised in the bar, nigga. Y'all,
man.
Yo, bro. How can you deny shit like real shit, bro? You can't deny this shit. That's why I'm real patient. I let everybody get theirs, but I come through the cup with that motherfucking Mossberg and just blow heads off, man.
That shit was crazy. What's his name?
1 to 100.
1 to 100.
It's called enumerate.
Enumerate. 1 to 100. 1 to 100.
Yeah, telling stories, dropping facts, and
crazy.
just putting all type of shit together. Now,
you dropped history in there too, like
that was tough.
years and stuff.
That was my first time doing
96, that. Biggie, Pac,
yeah, and
97.
Pac died in 97, but it was early. But I just said 96, 97.
No, it was that era.
You know what I mean?
That is crazy. That is crazy, man. Because and then you said something like 97. Other rappers came in the game and all dropped 97 trap songs.
Yeah. It was like 97 niggas came in and gave us trap.
Yeah, it was like
98 times, 99 rhymes, and kept it 100 about 99 times. So it's just really like, you know, with me, when I heard that Drake shit, I was like 0 to 100 real quick, and I'm like, damn, let me go 1 to 100. Like, let me literally go 1 to 100 and tell a story and drop facts and make it appealing and make it attractive at the same time and pay homage and just whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
no, that was amazing, man. I mean, is that out? Is that song
out? That's out. Yeah, I just put it out.
Check it out.
I just put it in the system like a week before I dropped one of the EP. So I'm giving. That's
I want
showing
people to get to
right,
see that joint.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm putting this stuff out. It's called Enumerate, produced by Elijah Hooks, and it's like a jacking for beat type thing. So once
it's gonna be over several different beats.
It's over like Master Ace.
Okay.
But it's all replayed. We didn't use the beat. We just replayed everything.
Understood. Yeah,
so we won't get no problems.
So don't get pulled from YouTube or whatever. Yeah.
So we did Master Ace. We did the Most Def and Talib Kweli.
Okay.
The
Definition joint.
Yeah.
And
then we did Money, Power, and Respect.
Nice.
And so like the beat just transitions from the original beat, then it goes into 3 different beats, then comes back.
Hip-hop joint.
It was raw, bro. It's just
and
like
go
really.
To the number. That's a lot
really
of numbers
artistic.
to go through. That's a lot of numbers to go through.
A lot of numbers, bro. I'm happy I got through that shit, man, because I was at a radio station doing that shit. I blanked out at like at 60. I was like, whoa, I forgot.
You gonna bless us with one more?
Yeah.
All right. Quadir Lateef.
Boom. Whoa.
Freestyle Drive. Yeah.
We gonna give them bars, man. Quadir Lateef, man. 33 East, Real Man Revolution. Don't give a fuck if you're coupe tenant. No one specific, speaking general lieutenants. Blue spinners got your whole damn crew sitting 2 lemons in my water glass and my suit linen. That means I stay winning. You lukewarm, my shot form got you open like loose women. Is you kidding? I never bit, but I've been bitten. Truth always been hitting. Chain fake, MC's been fibbing. You better know your limit. I got a cannon. Is you photogenic? Obituary with your photo in it. Call that a photo finish. Crazy, I will hold the Glock. Chest gone, head missing. Body looking Photoshop. Somebody better tell him I listen to the stories told. Bullets like a can of pop, barrel like a totem pole. She ain't got a kiss a toe. Tell her where to find the king. Never on BET, hardly on the movie screen. Since an infant, rapping was instant. Chew sticks and incense. Candy was 10 cents. I aim with intent. I sin and repent, then sin and repent. That cycle begins like wash, then rinse. Must mention my gift and lyrics intertwined with intervention. Please get off my Jimmy henchman. No IV in hip hop, need an IV. All these one-hit wonders turn to why me's. Funny ass swag like bass and YB. Never based on anything real, you're not me.
Damn.
One kick it. Tai Chi, pay me a pair of Uggs to you, 4 G's. Not talking boost though. Russian shooter, even Jordan needed cool coach. Came off the bench like, put me in for you, coach. All these new rappers, nothing short of glucose. Sucio, putos. Got old money in the jeans of my Ferrasucos. And you know I stay on my grind. I'm hitting loopholes. I'm Shaq, you my new Bo. I'm D1, you Juco. I'm Mr. Miyagi, you Danley LaRusso. Too slow to speak up, too soft to speak up. Nervous around me like weed head and pea cups. Robbed on your re-up, smashed in your V-up. And just to get a pass in the hood, they bringing me up. But I'm a soldier, never the fam need you. I am who I say that I am. You amnesia, fam. If you plan to go ham, can't feed you. Flow be the bubonic plague, you spitting fevers, huh?
Damn.
Yeah.
Quadir Lateef. Freestyle drive.
You got more? I said, yo.
Yeah. You got more, all right?
See, I was building in the building, trying to come up on the billion, stack my money to the ceiling, but I had a bad feeling. In the corner, he was grilling 38, he was concealing, mouth open, he was grinning, perpetrating like a villain. Now I ain't drug dealing, Leo man was stuck in them. If you put puff in them, never put trust in them. Trying to come up on these number 4, I run up, I'll be gone till November, then return. And the summer came back a OG. When he left, he was a runner, young dude, ignorant. Old dudes, they be humble too, smart for that block to rent for them bundles. If your hand too soft, you forgot how to rumble. It's a new breed of niggas, just two squeezing niggas. If you too greedy nigga, there'll be two bleeding niggas. I'm a true reading nigga, gangster. See a nigga waster, be a nigga before they defeat a nigga like whoa.
Whoa.
Right up in the whip like whoa. Got the motherfucking pistol on blow. If you want to get it, you can get it for the low. But I ain't giving you nothing, nigga, if you don't really show.
Yeah, Quadir Lateef, man, my man.
Well,
thank you for blessing the show. My man, Quadir Lateef, fucking destroyed the car right now with his fucking fire right here.
Right though.
Want to get pulled over because
about to get pulled out. They see the heat coming through the window. We steaming the gas up. My man put the AC. My man put the AC on like, yo, this shit getting smoky.
Put it on. This shit get hot, for real. Yo, thank you, my man. The 2 EPs out right now. Killmonger Theory, Ugly Face.
Yes, sir.
Where can people check you out? Where should people?
At Quadir Lateef. My website is www.qlateef.com, or just Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Anything is at QUADIR LATEF at Quadir Lateef.
Quadir Lateef. That's dope, man. Any last words for those tuning in? Any last thing you want to say?
Man, I just want to say, don't be the type of person who complains about, real rap and real hip hop and not share. That's the biggest thing. Everybody complains, but when, my man Eamon bring y'all everything y'all need, when he gives y'all all these raw freestyles and he gives y'all dope content, you gotta share. When I give y'all EPs and this, that, and the third, y'all gotta share, because the people, we do it for the people.
No doubt.
We don't do it for the money. We do it for the principle. You know what I mean?
For the culture too.
For the culture, yeah.
There's a repost app for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like repost the
thing. You got to tell everybody, like, yo, when y'all see this freestyle and be like, damn, the man just went from 1 to 100 and smoked that shit. When the last time you seen that? Let's keep it 100.
Share it so other people can see it and be like, yo, there's still dope hip hop out there. Instead of complaining about what's on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Forget what's on the radio. We haven't got to speak about that. We don't got to mention none of these clowns. Just share what's dope.
No doubt.
So that's it, man. Assalamu alaikum to everybody, and peace and love to the communities of people that's struggling. You know what I mean? Fuck Trump and all that good stuff, and we out here.
Wa alaikum salam. Appreciate you being on the show.
Sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for everybody tuning in. Peace, y'all.